for first aid. Right, thank you. Let's go direct to the homework that we are supposed to complete. Same, I'll see you this Saturday also. This Saturday, Uncle is going to get my 20-year long service award for the resident network committee. Okay, we completed 5 and 6 on this one. So now we're going to do from 9, 10. So since we are fresh here, okay, 9, 10. So we start. Identify one phrase, paragraph 4, which suggests the youngs were enthusiastic about helping people. In paragraph 4, right? So we still, okay, this one we done already. So we will take away. Yeah, and then we put it into 3 pages. Are you be able to do that? Okay, yeah, here. All right, 3 pages. So we put somewhere here first. Okay. All right, let's go. Can see, Can see now. Hi, Jimmy, can see now. Is it too small? Are you able to see the passage? Can, So identify one phrase in paragraph 4 which suggests that the Yongs were very enthusiastic about helping others. The next question, give one piece of evidence from paragraph 4 which suggests that Mr. Yong was very passionate about the type of overseas trips he had taken. Number 10, in paragraph 4, Jaden, am I recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thanks. 我现在真的很 You know, today afternoon I'm supposed to have tuition. I totally forgot about it, and my poor student have to wait for me outside my class. I feel so bad. Thanks.
Uncle Raymond, I think it's the wrong one because it says the Yongs, but this one is about the Rosetta family.
Correct, ma?
Correct. Isn't it about the Rosetta family?
对呀，他去找 Yong 吗？来 paragraph 4。
Oh, okay, thank you.
没事，我跟你讲了，我知道你们很 stress 哦，现在 WA3 对吗？是不是？我也是 stress。我 last week was stressed, cannot sleep because of my first aid course. And then next week, I'm going to have my police combat tactic course, also test. And then my son this week also got PSLE prelim exam. Next week, the following week, PSLE oral exam. Oh, okay. I enjoy the study stress, but when I come to my own stress, not study, I feel, well, cannot. Okay, so number 10, in paragraph 6, the Rosetta arrived at the village. Explain how the language used in this paragraph shows the mood of the place. Suggest your answer with 2 details. 2 details 我跟你讲，求你在 exam please for goodness sake when you say 2 details, you better give 2 details You don't give 1 detail because it's 2 marks You'll make the examiner very pissed off I really say, wow, this student never read the question properly. So the Young family is actually helping the Rosetta set-ins to get it to know what they are supposed to do, what are they going to do if you are going to a village to do volunteer works. So, just a quick summary. Rosetta as a families have a young children of 4 who are able to join them in going any parts of the world for holidays until they get sick and tired. They want to do something different for the holidays. And they met Mr. Yong, the Young families, and Young to tell them what to do, how to plan for the next holidays, at what time, what was supposed to do in that particular village if they want to do volunteer works, right? So in paragraph 6, the villagers welcome all of them with open arms. Wow, what does this phrase suggest about the villagers' attitude towards them? Open arms ，Hello Junior 我不要看你的天花板，不好意思因为那个风扇一直转到我头晕脑转，头温脑转，what do you call that? I want to see your face 不好意思谢谢你。handsome face, don't want to see, going to ask me look at the ceiling, you are too much, you. Okay, come. Let's do the first 3 questions, but total there are 5. First one got 2 parts, not 2 sides, sorry. OK，我希望你们大家都吃饱晚餐了啊。It's 8 o'clock already. I know. Just nice if you are not having your WA. Going to have WA for the next few days, so you can take this as a practice. Next month we have a new topic. Is the East versus the West. 东方不败还是西方不败？Let's go. But please type your answer in the Zoom chat. Thank you very much. Thank you, Hanya. I saw your answer. Sorry, I just opened your Zoom chat. I forgot to open it. So sorry. Is it the answer? Oh no, not yet. Is it a new message? Oh yeah, I should How about 11? Hanya, what about 11? Hanya, please turn on your camera. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jayden. Okay, so we still got Julie and Jimmy. Yeah, wait for them for a while. Hey, once you are done, I mean, if you can look at question 11, 12 and 13 also can. 12 and 13, okay? 12 and 13. That will be line 45. The writers, okay, this one, I'm not going to try all the questions. If you have bring up, okay, look through the questions. Thank you, Jimmy. We left Junie, yeah? Junie, once you're done, so we'll show you the answer. We'll go on to number 12 and 13, right? Honey, where's your number 11? Question 11.
I'm still writing.
Oh, okay, okay, sorry. I thought I missed out. Sorry, because I was searching high and low for it. Okay. Full marks for you, Jimmy. Well done. Yeah, full marks for you, Jaden also. Thank you. As well as Hanye also. Only left number 11. But number 10, number 9B, I wouldn't say it's totally wrong on 9B, okay? But okay lah. Can give you the marks there. Okay, can. Yeah, 100 full marks. Julie, are you ready? No, yeah. 加油，加油. So it's a good practice for time management as well, okay? Hope you understand. It's not I want to pressurize you because in exam, it's given 1 hour and 50 minutes. It's a full set of paper in September. You only got as about 1.5 months to prepare for your actual full paper. And you guys are set 2. You know, set 2 this year, you have to preparing for what? You're streaming, correct? I mean, no problem. The 4 of you can sure pass one. It's just whether A1 or B3. A1, A2, B3. If you get C5, C6, I think, sorry, touch wood. Maybe that day is not your day. Because it's not possible to get C5, C6. In my opinion. Seriously. Seriously, in my opinion. Unless they mark based on what handwriting. Okay, because one of my set 4 students recently, 你懂那个翰林吗？翰林，你有看过吗？那时你不是去那个 party，戴眼镜，他就不懂玩什么 game what don't know what game the other opponent took the stick and cat his hand, or right hand someone, or fracture his hands. Yeah, 9A, I'll give you half marks, my dear. Junyi. Because he said the phrase like, bro. He said a phrase, one phrase. Junie, phrase by right 是 2 words and more, not 1 word. If you say 1 phrase you need 1 more word inside, okay? Junie, 明白吗？但是 ask for phrase， 幸亏你在这边 make mistake 如果你在 exam make mistake good luck to you The teacher may not even give you half marks According to them comprehension got no half marks. Hanye, Junie, Jaden, Jimmy, bullshit nonsense. I don't believe there's no half marks. I don't know why they do that. I know you tell me, this is an MOE criteria, this is a marking criteria. Bullshit. Sorry. Well done, Judy. Well done. Okay, all correct. So now I'm going to move on to 11. Okay, move on to 11. I'm sorry, I'm making my mistake. So I'm gonna move this question here, take away, and then paste it here. Okay, let's go. The writers say that everyone enjoyed themselves, even though Mrs. Rosetta and the two younger children discovered that all their plans did not quite turn out the way, not the way they wanted them to. Find two pieces of evidence in paragraph 7. Sorry, Junie, the answer is Adam's volunteers. You forget to put the word volunteers. Later I'll show you the answer, don't worry. Which explain how, which sorry, one more time. Find two pieces of evidence in paragraph 7, which explain how Rosetta and the two younger children managed to achieve this. So no point, seriously, my friend do volunteers and went to Cambodia to do this type of volunteer work. The whole team plan like so detailed, so well, Jimmy. Then when they flew there, they look at the terrain, the situations, the people there, and the material they're going to use, they say, oh shit, this is not what I planned for. So sometimes whatever you plan might not turn out to be what it is, especially for the guys, if you go army, you know what I mean. Whatever you plan to attack this, end up your officer say, no, detour, attack this side. You say, oh, the Rosetta felt that their trip to Chiang Rai, which is in Thailand, was a holiday like no other. That means what? Like no other. Is it the same? Is it the bad one? Is it as good as it is? Line 53 explain how this claim is supported. So with evidence, with a reference of 3 pieces of evidence from paragraph 8. 3 evidence. Okay. So we are talking about here, this paragraph here. So I'll make it bigger for you. Should be better, right? Yeah, should be better. Good. Okay. So let's do this one. Now, these 2 questions, which is 2 to 3 marks. Wow, so fast, Jimmy, well done. Full marks for you, Jimmy. Well done. Only Jamie and only Jamie give the answer. The rest haven't. Okay. Jamie, if you're done 12 and 13, you can proceed on to the last question here. All right, so take a look at it. Paragraph 1 and 2, what do you say? 3 and 4, what do you say? 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, starting words, exploring various options, seeking to learn about life through experiences, enjoying immense. Oh, okay. You're reading it up. Sorry, I'm going to move on. I won't say it's totally wrong for number 13 for Jaden. There's one part I feel a bit I wouldn't say it's totally wrong, but it didn't bring the essence of the two of the reason that you mentioned. So later I'll show you. Okay, thanks. Han Ye and Judy, your turn. Thank you, Han Ye. 1 mark for that. Sorry, Judy. I'm not Judy, Han Ye. Your answer for number 12 is only 1 mark. Sorry. I wouldn't say it's wrong also, the way you phrase it. Thank you. Please. Where's Han Ye? Gone already. Yeah. Judy, your turn. Oh dear. How, Han Ye? Oh, let me in. Are you done, Judy? You can do it, man. You can do it. Oh, Han Ye left again. Oh, Han Ye coming already. Okay, thank you, Han Ye. I hope your computer is alive and kicking and breathing air. Thank you. Can I give you 1 more minute, Junyi, because we got a lot to do today. Thank you very much for your understanding. I think everyone's will get about for Jamie is full marks. For Jaden is 4.5. For Hani is also 4.5. For Jun is also 4.5. All right. Let's go to the last part here. Later you see the answer. Okay, let's go. I'll give you the 3 paragraph now. Okay. Wow, so fast. That gives them some time. Once you finish ready, you can. Well, this one is supposed to be. Okay. Can do this one also for this. You know what? I don't move already. Let them do first. All right. So what's the answer for that? Mohan, yeah. Have you done?
Hungarian is not finished yet. Accident.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll add on. I'll just add on.
I don't know what you're typing the rest. Okay. So remember the first sentence of each paragraph really make a very important statement, huh? Okay, so I just don't want to I write all this one, don't want to confuse you. When you go to set 3, the passage will be not so straightforward. To be honest, it'll be getting tougher. And your time is still the same 1 hour. So the best now is to practice more of this comprehension passage. Thank you, Hanye. All right. Okay, number 4, leh? Number 4, you haven't sent. Jimmy, are you there? You want to change your answer now? Don't want to change. Out of 4, you only got 1 correct. Okay, Jun, you also. Wow, not everyone got full marks, eh? Sure got at least more than 2 or 3 wrong. Yeah, I will give you an answer already. Yeah. Let's look at this one first. Why? Okay, let's explain to you. So for this 1 and 2, okay, I put 1 and 2 will be I. The answer is this one. Okay. And for paragraph 3 and 5, this is number 2. This one. And for paragraph 6 and 7, this is paragraph. And for paragraph 8 alone, it will be this one. Okay, let's see. Why seeking to learn about life through experiences? You look at the first sentence, the Rosella family was just like your typical family. And number 2, the family of 6 had always gone to interesting places during these June holidays. So this is seeking, looking forward to something new. Want to seek to learn about life through experiences, because you see, was always seeking, you see, yeah, this part here. Okay. Next, we have paragraph 3 and 5. We are talking about exploring various options. So when it was time for the planning, Mr. Young and families have added volunteers and would like to explore the benefits of such trip. And at the same time, you want to check the organizations could help his father to manual chores or breakings and brilliant plans to go about, because it is talking about options. Their upcoming was settled and to look for options here. So this tells you exploring various options is for number 2. Next will be 6 to 7 is lending a helping hand. When the day came and the Rosa reached the village, they were reapers. So all volume was such passionate. This one very good. Welcome them because knew that they had made their life perfect decisions, and the purpose they could make others life happier. So that is definitely lending a helping hand. Soon the volunteers began to work, spend the entire day in Singapore planning. Okay, that means it's also want to lend a hand to change. Okay, hold on. Why, mommy? Oh, not what? All right, the last one is rest. Not rest. The last one is enjoying immensely and raring to go. See? With all these things, at the end of the day, the village parents felt very fulfilled. It was holiday, no other, they had no time to perform. They had time to bond, sacrifice. Okay, these are all the 3 points here. Had similar success with their older children, but at the end of the day, they were exhausted to the bone, have all these things. So they are actually learning a lot of things, self-sacrifice. This part here is actually telling you that enjoying immensely and ready to go. I don't think seeking life more. Jaden, last one cannot be seeking learn to more. The learn one, the seeking to learn should be the top one. Reacting to a change situation, so not really to change the situation, because they already completed all the tasks to help the villagers and done their volunteer works to make sure they have the best house, not housing, a shelter, educations, a toilets, a proper place to to have their own private time, and of course lending a helping hands. Not the last one. This definitely not learning a helping hand is all from here. They are very, very tough. Is it very tough? Very tough. Okay. Never mind, we're done it. We are done. So now let's go through this answer here. Hey, oh my goodness. Okay, we'll just cover this part here. We just cover this part. Okay, we just cover this part. Okay, just look at the answer here. Number 9 is the phrase is Adams volunteers. Mr. Yong carry on exploring the benefits of volunteering trips to, that means keep telling them how good is this trip, how it's helpful, all this thing. The phrase there was a ripple of excitement in the air. That is a phrase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 words. I remember my teacher told me it's 2 to 7 words. As long as if it's 2 to 9 words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, okay, 9 words, okay lah. Suggests that the villagers was eager to meet the volunteers. The phrase "the atmosphere was charged with positivity" suggests that everyone in the village was feeling optimistic and enthusiastic. That means they're very full of excitement, full of looking forward to help. It suggests that the villagers were accepting and friendly. Okay, this one towards volunteer. I find your answer is better than this one. The two young children realized the needs to be flexible and adaptive because their change of plan when they go there totally is different. And Mrs. Rosetta immediately start to change and to suit to their needs, not to the Rosetta needs. And to the villagers what they want immediately, the response that they want to have. Mr. Rosetta and his older children learn to work harmoniously with other volunteers, like making the bricks. That's what you mentioned, Jaden and Hanye and Junior, I think, listening to the local instructions. And the Rosetta had time to bond while performing meaningful activities. I think most of you got this answer correct. And Rosetta learns life skill. Yeah, that's the most important among all the 3 points. And that is talking about self-sacrifice. Volunteer is all about self-sacrifice and a very strong discipline to help others. So this is the answer for this one here. Okay. All right. So now let's go through this as comprehensions. This one you done already now. No, okay, good. All right. So as usual, I always like to start off with my first sentence of each paragraph here, the full stop here. Okay, that's my style of doing my comprehension. But if you all don't like, then fine. Okay, if you think you have a better way to do it, either you share with us, you don't share with us, or you just, the third option, I don't know. You want to share half of it? I leave it to you. Okay. Now let's read the first sentence of each paragraph. I just bracket first. So that I know what is this passage is talking about. Okay, I would like to have one volunteer to read only the first sentence of each paragraph. Then I will summarize. Kanye, are you able to do my volunteer? To be my volunteer. Let's go. The first sentence.
Volunteerism, an act that is motivated by non-financial reasons, can be displayed in forms of offering help in an orphanage or putting in hours stacking books at the local library.
Next one.
Apart from the physical contributions of time and effort, donations of money can also come under the domain of volunteerism.
So the title is the article below discuss about volunteerism. So the first two sentences is already very straightforward. You give the definitions, it explain why you need to do volunteerism. There's a wide range of it. Number 3.
Over time, volunteerism has manifested itself in many ways.
Understood. That means volunteerism can do in any parts. So if you have know about volunteerism, you have knowledge about it, you come across it, you've done it before, or you've done a project something similar to that, you know there are many different types of volunteerism. And it's not stop here, though, ladies and gentlemen. You will go all the way to your Set 3, 4, and even your A level, even to your university. Even when you come out to work, your CEO or maybe Jaden's, Honey and Jamie and June, you are the CEO of the company. You might move the entire staff of 2,000 staff or so in the whole entire of the company to do volunteerism, but not one shot 2,000 go and help lah. So maybe this month department A go, then next month department B and C, next month department D, that kind of things. But as long as the whole entire year, your objective is to make sure all the departments will go and do the volunteerism, the volunteer works, okay, to be a volunteer. Next one, overtime done already. Number 4, please.
Yet some other volunteer because they are forced to.
Yeah, I don't like this. being forced to be volunteer, that means that 他们做的时候没有那个 passion， 他们做的时候就是为了那个VIA point. They do it for the sake of doing, just to show to people, especially some of the minister, not in Singapore, I'm talking about other countries. They purposely to show that they are very organized, social volunteerism, but in the heart, they are rotten. In the heart, they are corrupted. In their heart, they are devil. But they do it for the sake of outwards. Oh, this MP, this president are very good. We should vote for them. Or even the student, they even force themselves. Maybe they don't like. But one day you will understand. The more you give to others, it's much better than you receive. Number 5, please.
Volunteering further instills in one a sense of rootedness.
You agree? You ask yourself, Hanye, ask yourself, if you have chance to talk to your grandfather for both sides, your mommy, daddy, or your grandparents, you ask them in their life, 爷爷奶奶，你从出生到现在你有没有做过志愿的工作 volunteer？ 我跟你讲，他们一定会讲有的。他们讲做 volunteer 不一定说是要去拿泥土拿看水是什么。Volunteer is many way, but once you deep rooted a sense of belonging, you feel a sense of achievement. You feel a sense of belonging, and the most important, you feel a sense that, hey, I'm going to leave a legacy for my children and grandchildren. 只是做一个 volunteer 这么厉害吗？也是很厉害，因为你在救人你在帮人，你在使到那个人更好的生活So that is a very, very big important things. That's why I choose this topic. Back to you, Hanye.
This usually happens for school.
So now 我们现在从小就是要培养 From young we need to get the rootedness. From young we need to understand why we need volunteer. It's no point Hanye, Jamie, and Junie, and Jaden. It's no point all your subject got A1 But your heart to others is F9 Then no point Seriously, no point. You can tell me you can have a doctor who are all A1 but 他是狗眼看人低也不帮人 then no point 这个人读了浪费钱Number 7 please. Number 7.
Nowadays, government schools do have to bear a fraction of upgrading and renovation, while independent schools bear the full amount.
So now you see different So now why your independent school bear full amount? They pay high school fees so they have everything correct Government school subsidized Next one. So wait. So you see, whether it's government pay or the independent school pays, to be honest, under Raymond don't give a damn. It's how much you as a student coming from which school, I don't give a damn. It's your heart and passions. 那个字叫做心那个心态 ，OK， 那个心意，那个一心一意去做，那个才真正才是算a real good one. Number last one is it? Let me see. No. Oh my God. So many Okay, sorry. Number 8, please. Hello.
Naysayers have dashed out against the notion of volunteerism.
Of course, why they find that it's a waste of time. Oh my goodness, why you do all this thing? Nothing better to do, man. Do volunteer, 浪费时间. All these old folks are going to die in the old folks home already. What for go and entertain them, waste my time. 如果这些人用这种方法去想，打进18层地狱。Cannot say like that, please. Every job you're volunteering, you're saving. Remember that, children. If you want to be my student, every volunteer job, you are saving a life, regardless of how significant it is. You are definitely making sure that this person's life is safe and is going to use it in a better way. Next one.
Volunteering does have its fair share of negative publicity.
Yeah, why? Because they think that 很虚伪very hypocrite 很假的。you know 韩业他假去帮那个老人家过马路，还是帮人家拿煮东西，这个行业假的，骗人的。Why？ 其实你是真的嘞，行业，可是人家有一个字叫做嫉妒jealous， 你懂吗？他自己不要做 volunteer， 就讲别人的，那个嘴巴很坏So there's always like people who do the real thing is really want to help people, but yet people say, 哎呀，你做这些是假的啦，骗人的 Number 10大哥。
All in all, whether the spirit of volunteerism stems from truly well and altruistic intentions or otherwise, it definitely benefits the less fortunate or the masses in one way or the other, and thus must be encouraged.
Now, I already tell you already. You see, I don't need to read the whole entire comprehensions. Of course, I know. I mean, I'm long. I'm in teaching long enough, and I've been reading all these kind of articles throughout my life for so many years. So I'm more or less, and even though when I do this, I also read this already, correct? So no excuse for not knowing, but sometimes excusable because I may forget. Fair enough. So the last paragraph, introduction, conclusions, is to bring the audience together and inform that yes, there is always a negative, guys. Everything got positive and negative, but the positive outweighs the negative. And the heuristic, the way, the beauty of the doing this kind of things, volunteer, is not only help the less fortunate, but you make a more graceful, gracious, and great society. All right. So without further ado, now I leave it to you. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll read the first two paragraphs to give you a head start of a volunteer, and we're going to do this passage since we are going to have exam. So when I read the first paragraph, I explain in my own words. Okay. Then the next person read, I will explain for you. Volunteerism, an act that is motivated by non-financial reasons, can be displayed in the form of offering help at an orphanage orphanage, sorry, or putting in hours stacking books at the library, local library. It can be, excuse me, it can be a commitment where a certain number of hours is pledged each week, or it can be an ad hoc thing. The recipients of one's sacrificed hours or monies may range from a charitable organization to a general public. Some groups of volunteers do come together to promote healthy living and other causes. The chief characteristics of volunteerism is that one's time, money, or talents are given without any expectation of rewards. Can I summarize in one sentence? Volunteer is doing from your heart and soul without asking for a monetary returns, money returns. That is my first paragraph. So every time when I do a comprehension, I'll write one sentence somewhere here. Okay. Get the one sentence here, okay, to say something. Okay, let me make it more nicer. So I'll write one statement. So volunteer. Okay, I'll write one sentence here, something like that. Okay. Paragraph 2. May I have Jamie? Will you mind read paragraph 2 for me?
Apart from the physical contributions of time and effort, donations of money can also come under the domain of volunteerism. Some people are strapped for time and are unable to afford to personally volunteer for charity, though momentarily donations. One can be said to be contributing the financial value of their planned efforts instead.
So in Chinese 有钱出钱呐，有力就出力咯。Volunteer 不一定说你一定要把你的时间全部贡献。如果你是一个大忙人，you're so busy, you're the CEO of the company everyday meeting of this, then 大哥，反正你赚这么多钱right捐1-2万块出来没事吧？没事没事可是那些真的不能出1-2万块怎么办呢？So they have to come out to use their physical to help 咯。So whichever way you are actually helping others. Of course, when you do volunteer, you go and build house, you go and build a toilet, you go and build a school, you need material, right? You need money to buy material. So all these rich CEO cannot go and build houses. They come up money lah. Right? Jamie, number 3, please. Thank you. 3, please. Thank you.
Over time, volunteerism has manifested itself in many ways. It probably stems from the
Innate desire.
innate desire of human beings to want the best for his society and to help in whatever capacity one is able to. Some people volunteer to fulfill their nobleness
Obliged.
They feel obliged to help the less fortunate, for life has given them a better deal and they feel they should give some of the good fortune back. This probably forms the basis for a volunteer's motive for volunteering. Slowly, the voluntary began to take on many forms. Some people still volunteer their time at charitable organizations individually, while some form groups and busk on streets to raise funds for charitable organizations instead.
So whichever way let's talk about, maybe I'm not sure, Jaden, can I use the right example? You know the如来佛祖, the Buddha. You see, he voluntarily give out his priesthood to came out from his palace and start to understand the 生老病死, life, death, sickness, and the young, the son, okay, the birth, the young, the sick, and then finally die. So he volunteered himself. He did not get paid to do all these things. In fact, he had to go and beg for alms and get back for food, and it must let people to volunteer to give food and even something for him to eat and feed himself. But at that time, 1,000 years ago, we do not have transport like MRT or airplanes. So it's everything on foot. So somebody had to buy a sandals for him to wear. Maybe he didn't wear at all. He's a very humble guy. And why he volunteered? Can you volunteer your service to help others? That is a big question mark for all of us to take. Volunteering need to take up a lot of sacrifice and courage. Later, you'll read on the next few paragraphs. So this paragraph tells you that if you want to help, there are many ways. If you want to do some things, there are many charitable organizations awaiting for you to come in with open arms and come, please help us. That means there are a lot of people, Jaden, in this world are not like you and me so fortunate to have a good shelter, a good aircon, a good bed, a good shower, a good food to eat. So please, may I beg you, seriously, all of you, one day you're very successful, and I know you will be very, very successful. Don't forget the poor people. Seriously, you know about the word called karma, right? 好事，真的真的。The more good thing you do, you're giving back to your family. Number 4, may I have Junie, please? Today I don't feel like asking Jaden to read. Boring. He can't hear us. They're boring, this guy. After a British accent, I don't like. Number 4, please. Junie. Are you there, Junie? I purposely don't want Jaden to read. I ask you to read. You don't want to read, Junie? Then I read that. Oh, Junie, you angry? Don't talk to me already.
I go to others now.
Okay, number 4, please.
Here, some other volunteer before they are forced to. Because they are forced to. Schools, in a bid to instill in their students a sense of responsibility and a sense of belonging to society, they make it mandatory for students to complete a set number of community involvement projects. This irony is glaring, but one must not be too quick to dismiss it altogether. Students are easily impressionable, and by instilling a sense of volunteerism in them from young, they may grow into individuals who take pride in giving up their time for a cause, fully of their own accord.
You see, Junie, when you read this paragraph, you might think, seriously, am I forced to do VIA? Maybe Jaden's, Jimmy, Hanye, or even my student, Jaden, yeah, Junie, and Hanye, and Jimmy. My student last time when I was teaching in my school, they always say, Mr. Shong, hey, waste of time, go to the old folks home for what? You want to ask my father to give money and donate, lor? Whoa. 不要去浪费时间嘞，我不想去嘞。Then 你懂我讲什么？Jaden? Ask your father to donate the money to Mr. Raymond Shaw. Don't donate to old folks home. You look at me. So one more time you say that, good luck to you. And some of them was very reluctant to go and do VIA, or even the old folks home, or even any homes that need people to do volunteer. But after they went once and things like that, they start to see the benefits. They see that they are so fortunate that they do have what they have. And when the people then explain to them, wow, this auntie, why so jialat, so poor thing, this uncle, why, or this young girl now stay here for many years because, and yet she was being raped by old men because she was being spastic, low IQ, Down syndrome girl, was being abandoned by the parents, and the poor girl was left in Chinatown. Wow, really bloody idiot. Sorry, I cannot take it. Wow. Living and then the bloody idiot is the people 你明知道这个是低能儿童，你还这样对他，你真的不是不仁不义不忠不孝。Sorry. So you see that after that when they heard the story, they say, whoa. And then after that, when we came back about 1 week later, Mr. Shaw, when are we going back to their homes again? Wow. Wow, wow. Wow. Number 5, please. Judy. Can you read number 5, please, Judy?
Got plane flying through.
Oh yeah, you're living in that place. Oh yeah. Good thing. I really hate to stay in this kind of place. When suddenly you thought halfway the plane fly through. Okay, come.
Volunteering further instills in one a sense of rootedness. By sacrificing time, effort, and money to an organization, one forms a closer bond with the organization. Instead of enjoying life with one's hard-earned money, or spending one's precious time relaxing and enjoying the fruits of one's labor, one pumps in time, effort, and money into an organization without expecting any returns. Naturally, a special bond between the volunteer and the recipient develops.
Hey, Judy, do you know about Mr. Beast, right?
Yeah.
You know Mr. Beast built a lot of homes, a lot of wells in Africa, and now recently did a lot of good things. Even make the blind to be able to see. I mean, one day, Judy, you might be something like that, no? To help others. You might think that it's nothing, but when the people come and say thank you and bow to you and kneel down to you and give you a heart and cry with happiness of tears, and the whole village come and says, keep on saying thank you non-stop, then you realize that, wow, your efforts have paid off. Wow, you have really transformed and changed the life of people to make them from poverty to productivity. That is the things I want to see from all of you if you want to be my 徒弟。因为接下来你们就是师傅了，你要收徒弟就是要收这些徒弟有那个用心的那个心智啊。Okay. All right. So number 5, number 6, please. Hanye, thank you.
All right. Paragraph 5, right?
6, please.
Okay. Volunteering.
This is number 6. I say number 6.
Oh, under 6. Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
This usually happens for schools. Alumni will sometimes return to the schools to offer help or money. As the alumnus progresses in his career, time will be a rarer commodity to contribute. So the school
你觉得他没有交 WiFi 的钱的，
嗯
他没有交 WiFi 的钱，他 cut off。因为他没有 volunteer，所以他 cut 掉他的 WiFi。Hanye, I did not hear you. No, I think you was a very bad lagging.
Oh, okay.
我们听不到。Can you start from as the alumnus processes?
And as the alumnus progresses in his career, time will be a rarer commodity to donate. As such, many would make the monetary contributions to the alma mater in the hopes that their juniors will be able to benefit. As former students, they had benefited from being schooled in the institution, so they would now like to contribute back to the school. Many schools have set up their alumni associations, and they are sometimes called upon when a school needs to raise funds.
Alma mater is like 我的母校。So Hanye, one day you're so super rich, and then your school call you, and then you're so famous. Your that means not your principal retired already, a new principal call you, say Hanye, 你姓叶对吗？你姓什么？Hanye，你姓什么？
薛
叶先生。薛先生 sorry, 薛先生 I need your help to donate some money because in the school there are some poor children, poor students who can't afford to further study. Will you donate?
Yes.
Your 1 month salary is 50,000 US.
Wow.
50,000. Then Jaden, Hanye say I will donate. You know how much you donate? $5. 哇，这个吝啬鬼！你很吝啬人家叫你 donate， 你只是 donate 5块钱You think what? Walkathon You think what scout walkathon They give you the card, fill in walkathon, you know right, Jaden? You know the scout got a walkathon card, right? Then you fill the $5. Hanye, I don't think you will donate $5, right? 你不可能这么吝啬吧？对不对？ At least $1,000 and above, right? Correct. No, thank you very much. So all the things that we read from 1 to 6 is really about volunteer. See what we think. All the way from London, I just invited a speaker, not this Jaden, but Dr. Jaden from London. So you would like to use the essence of British, they read number 7 and all the way to 10. This is called torturing, brother. You think I so nice 啊？我会放过你吗？韩你最近 Uncle Raymond 在做那个嘎顿的声音哦，那个坏人的声音叫做恶人，所以我要 practice 那个。你不要只点头啦，你笑一下啦。OK， 谢谢你韩燕，Jaden let's go。
So what?
Read 啦，哇，我要欠扁了。So what?
Nowadays, government schools do have to bear a fraction of the upgrading and renovation costs, while independent schools have to bear the full amount. Charity drives are held to raise funds, and the alumni do return either physically help out or make donations themselves. The sense of belonging for schools with strong and established alumni is tremendous, and this stems from them having an avenue to give back to the school. Naysayers have
Okay, let's talk about 7. So it's true. Government should do means government school, government pay lah. Then independent school, they pay for their own, so the government don't interrupt, right? But they still have to report to the government on certain things. Like 50% they need to know, the other 50% because it's an independent school. So regardless of which school you come from, charity don't have selection, right? Charity will ask for everyone who can help and raise fund. So whatever you all can do, you do it. And sometimes they do it because of the sense of belongings. Like alma mater, I donate this because I come from ACS, Raffles, Hwa Chong, Nanqiao, Nanhua, Yio Chu Kang Secondary School, Ang Mo Kio Secondary School, Naval Base Secondary School, Bukit Panjang Secondary School, you name it, Jurong Secondary School, Malistala, Bedok Greens, Zhongzhen Secondary School, whatever school, as long as you are in the school in Singapore, we do donations, we help others. Like for example, some school will see that the Israel-Hamas war or the tsunami victim in many years ago, they came to do it. All right, number 8, please.
Naysayers have lashed out against the notion of volunteerism. When one speaks of volunteerism, another concept inevitably enters the picture too. The idea of altruism comes to mind. Some people argue that altruism, or the act of doing good without expecting anything in return, is a whole lot of hogwash. Even the most innocent intention of doing good to feel better about oneself constitutes a planned intention for the act. Hence, volunteerism does not stem from the sole desire to do good with no expected returns.
It's true now. I'm just asking, is it true that when people say, yeah, bullshit lah, you do it for the show only, not real one? Huh? Are you really doing it just to give people to show that you are really good? You are very unselfish. You're helping others. You're giving all what you can to benefit others. Are you really the kind of person that you show the volunteerism is part of it, like buying lunch for people or your friends? Is this really true, expecting no returns? I think yes. Volunteer does no need to show others. You don't give a damn what people think about you. If you really do it with your whole sincere heart to really want to help others, you don't give a damn to what people think about you. Seriously. Number 9, please. Jaden.
Volunteering does have its fair share of negative publicity. The driving force of volunteering is selflessness while improving the lives of others. Hence, for instances where this selflessness is exchanged for selfishness, the public will be outraged. Humans are fallible creatures and volunteers are humans. There have been cases where volunteers pocket donations made by well-meaning donors. This is wrong and deceitful, for the donors' good intentions have been wasted. Furthermore, once public confidence in the integrity of an organization is shattered, it will be hard to gain them back again. The ultimate victims will be the beneficiaries who are going to receive the benefits for the volunteering in the first place.
This morning only, Jaden, I just read a news from Mothership. I think it's from Straits Times or Mothership. This part-time volunteer working in a temple in Toa Payoh. Why I know this Toa Payoh temple? Because my good friends, the ninja, 他的骨灰在那边. And she was in charge of donors donating money and membership money. So at the end of the day, of course, people donate money, they will write down the receipt, everything. You know what happened? Judy, Jamie, Anya, and Jaden. She took the money to buy grocery and go every day, expensive restaurant to eat. All in all, she took about $37,000 for a few months until finally someone blew the whistle. And she's now going for a court case on August the 13th. If it's very serious, she might jail for 15 years in Singapore. So people will have this concept, 哇，你这种人啊，你怎么请这种人来这边这个佛坛呢？这佛坛做这种事情，在佛祖面前做这种贪污的事情啊 ，dishonest act， 哎呦 ，cannot see people start to have this. So it spoil the name of volunteerism. 哎，我不是乱讲的哦，我真的是看那个新闻讲的，这种东西不可以乱讲，东西可以乱吃，话最好是不要乱讲，讲错话会坐牢的。Okay, please, very important. Thank you all the way from Dr. Jaden for London. Now I'm going to choose the American ones. Dr. Hanye, let's go for the last paragraph, please. Thank you.
All right. All in all, whether the spirit of volunteerism stems from truly well and altruistic intentions or otherwise, it definitely benefits the less fortunate or the masses in the one way or the other, and thus must be encouraged. Volunteerism can also be seen as a way of distributing the world's resources. Without people volunteering their time, effort, or money, there's a higher likelihood that the world's distribution of resources will be highly skewed. When people volunteer their time to coach children from orphanages in their studies, these children may be able to do well in school, succeed in life, and break out the poverty cycle.
Exactly. I'm always looking forward to go back to Myanmar, to Vietnam, to Cambodia, to Thailand. If one day 我真的是发达，我真的很想去这个地方 to build school and make sure they be fair and square on equal footing with our Singaporean students, China students, Japan students, Korean students. Why I say that? Because I do have students from there. Okay, and Hong Kong students, and Malaysian students, and Indonesian students, and Myanmar students. Yes, not bad. Working for 30 years in my education, I have students all over these countries. But I still not satisfied, Hanye, because I still want to build school to get rid of the poverty cycle, because your uncle here was used to be in the poverty cycle, because I was grateful and gratitude for people who have pulled me up and saved my life and give me free tuitions or even give me subsidized tuitions. So today I can sit here and talk to you. So this is my returns. So there's one couple was in America. He planted many trees. It was like a desert because of deforestation. He planted so many trees until he lost count and made the whole place so greenery. In Gobi Desert, which is in China, there are people who really spend their money and time and effort to volunteer to make the Gobi Desert to become a very oasis, very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, this topics is not, we stop here. It's going to last you not only to you when you're adult, when you're a father, when you're a grandfather or great-grandfather, or when the day you bye-bye to this world, you have to tell all your generation, volunteerism is really must run through our blood. Volunteerism is where we can save the world and make the world more peaceful. Volunteerism is what we need to do to ensure a very peaceful, productive, and prosperous world to live in. All right, so much about explaining the whole entire paragraph now. So oh my God, how come? Okay, so I would like to stop here. We read through already. There's two choices for you guys, okay? Because I need to cover this topic by today. All right, and this one you have to do it by today. And this homework, so you're going to do it by today if possible. Then next we go through it. So I'm going to put a remark here. All right, to say that we're going to do something about it. what is something to do that is that we're going to go through next week, the answer here. Okay, to continue on well, anyway, this Saturday, very fast. Today is the 30th, right? So we only got a few days. So we're going to do it on the 3rd of August. Okay. All right, because next month this 3rd of August, we got a new topic, so we have to stop here. So all the way from Singapore, Dr. Junie, will you mind read the 2 paragraph here? We are talking about this topic, mass media versus social media.
The 2 paragraph, right?
Yes, in today's fast, Dr. Junie, carry on.
In today's fast-paced digital age, businesses have a plethora of avenues to reach their target audience. 2 prominent channels, mass media and social media, have emerged as vital tools for businesses seeking maximum exposure. In this blog post, we will explore the differences between these 2 forms of media and provide valuable tips on how to leverage their potential to boost your business.
I'm sorry, Dr. Junie is not from Singapore. It's all the way from England also, okay, from one of the university. And Junie, and all of you, the one highlighted in yellow, please write it down on your little notebook. It's very, very powerful and useful to use. Have a plethora of avenue， 就是分门别类啊，多处新什么别处新在 a lot of ways to use it. Write down, please. One highlighted in yellow. Carry on. Next paragraph, Dr. Julie. Definition and role.
Mass media comprises traditional mediums like television, radio, newspaper, magazines. Its primary role is to disseminate information to a broad audience.
Okay, so give out to pass around message. Okay. So can see carry on the rich one because I think Jaden is copying. Okay, Dr. Junie, continue all the way.
Mass media still boasts a high reach capable of penetrating even remote areas. However, its dominance is gradually challenged by the internet and social media.
No mass media 就慢慢的逐渐 slowly surely is dying off a natural death. Poor thing leh. How come? Because of social media lah. How come? Many things come lah. Okay, next 3 points then will be Dr. Jamie to read the rest. Okay, we'll finish up. Okay, let's go, Dr. Junie. Tips for utilizing mass media for business exposure.
Strategic advertising. Invest in television and radio advertisements that align with a target audience preference. Ensure your messaging is clear, concise, and memorable. Press releases. Regularly issue press releases about your business's achievements, milestones, and noteworthy events. This can garner attention from traditional media outlets. Collaborate with journalists. Build relationships with journalists and reporters in your industry. Providing them with valuable insights can lead to future stories about your business.
Now, this is a mass media. You have to go there and networking. 你可以帮我把我这个新闻放在你的报纸吗？你的 TV 吗？你要给钱还是你的 radio, right? But now with social media, let's listen to Dr. Jamie all the way from US as well. From one of the top university. You see, Dr. Junie, what you mentioned here is like the benefits of using mass media, using the old way of conventional, the newspaper, all these things, magazine. But let's hear from Dr. Jamie, social media, definition and role. Back to you, Jamie. Dr. Jamie?
Definition and role. Social media encompasses digital platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and more. It enables both content creation and audience engagement.
Kira?
Nature of communication. Unlike mass media, social media facilitates two-way communication. Your audience can provide immediate feedback and engage in conversations. Tips
Kira?
for utilizing social media for business exposures. Number one, choose the right platforms. Identify the social media platforms most relevant to your target audience. Each platform has its unique demographic and user behavior. Number two, create engaging content. Regularly post content that resonates with your audience. This includes informative articles, engaging videos, eye-catching visuals, and interactive posts. Number three, leverage influencers. Collaborations with social media influencers who align with your brand. They can help you reach a broader and more engaged audience.
After reading Dr. Jamie's the benefits of social media and Dr. Jun's the benefits of mass media, and Dr. Han Ye and Dr. Jaden, which one will you choose, Dr. Han Ye? I like the way， 哇，好像那个老人家这样，哇，very 好像50多岁的，好像我这样嘞，好像安哥这样，Okay, yes, Dr. Han Ye.
I think I will choose create engaging content.
No, which one? Social media or mass media?
Social media.
Thank you. How about you, Jaden? Another 还要想的啊，seriously, I must think 啊
Social.
Yeah, 还要想 I think it's a very straightforward platform for us to use for communication, and it's free, right? Unless you want to have more viewer, I don't know what, then you pay a bit by view click, by per click, by per view, or by don't know how many thousands of viewership that kind. You buy the database. If not, it's free. You don't need to pay a single cent. The only thing you pay is for your Wi-Fi, your phone bill, and your electrical bills to charge your phones. Or once you have a good enough a 4G handphone, you can start doing posting already. And if your video is like the guy was saying, what is that? Lamin, what's the guy who don't talk one? The black guys in what Lamin is it? Baran Ramin is it? The one like that, the hand just show like no need to talk one, the silent guy. Yeah, 2 million. Wow. Overnight is millionaire. So obviously the social media platform is the best. Okay, I leave it to you. If you think mass media, fine. Dr. Jimmy, last conclusion, please. Thank you.
Conclusion, both mass media and social media offer distinct advantages for businesses seeking exposure. While mass media provides extensive reach, social media interactive nature fosters engagement and direct communication. To maximize your business exposure, consider a balanced approach that combines strategic mass media campaigns with active social media presence. By doing so, you harness the full potential of these media forms and strengthen your brand's presence in the digital landscape.
I tell you, guys, you are very lucky to have the transformation from mass media to social media. Maybe your children and grandchildren may not know what is mass media. Just like my generation, we know what is a typewriter, a VHS, a cassette recorder, a cassette tape. You know, the telephone had to use like that down with like that one to turn and turn and turn. But now you all don't have see. So for my generation, we see 3 different transformations. Ladies and gentlemen, before we end today's lessons, this is what I mean by the social medias surrounding, encompassing the world. There will be more bubble, small circle coming out soon as it goes by. We got a ChatGPT, AI, don't know what other software is going to come out. Now, this is the one I want you to do your last presentation for your oral for this month, and we're not going to do oral for the whole of this year already. Okay, 1, and this is 2, and this is 3. I want you guys to use the 5, 6 feature to form a storyboard. Let me start first. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, everyone. This is the news broadcast from TV. You can listen to your handphones. You can watch the news from the handphone or the TV, but it is broadcast live from all the way from Caldecott here or from Buena Vista, that you know the TCS. Okay, we are live telecast showing that these are the influencers, the celebrity photo being taken by the journalists, and it's also at the same time the fans were also on the at the place. Remember 红星大奖, right? Or the Star Search or the Grammy Award, Bollywood Award or whatever award lah, okay? Or 金马奖, whatever. So they are taking a pictures. So this guy might be using all the cameras here. Seems like the mass media, but this one maybe not really even camera, but this one is a handphone or something like that. So they are using Instagram, and through this telecast to the TV, that means they are moving on a mobile to receive the news, and then they will showcase through all these gadgets here. It can be a part, this one, the SD card is definitely social media. This one will be a mass media, whether social media or mass media, they use this platform to showcase to the world of celebrities or the awards presented in Singapore or in US or China. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to spend 1 minute. The faster you finish, the faster we end the lesson. You can take your time, I can be there. Even though I got 10 o'clock meeting. So 1 minute thing. After I come back, who start first? Okay, Hanye, Jamie, Junie, and Jaden will be last. That is my thing. Think of what you're going to say for the 6th picture. Okay, are you ready, Hanye? In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Can the social media be referred to mass media, right?
Anything, yeah, as long as you use this 6 picture to tell a story like an oral presentation in 2 minutes. But no need 2 minutes. Once you finish your sense, you just say, that's all, thank you, teacher.
All right.
Must say this, that's all, thank you, teacher.
All right. So I think that social media is only part of mass media, as mass media is actually a very broad word of many things. For example, news, newspapers, advertisements, they are all a very large space of media, which social media cannot describe itself as mass media. So I think that mass media is really developed these days, and as social media is not really that developed, it was much newer. That's it.
什么 that's it? Hello, 你们说 that's it, thank you, teacher 啊？
That's it. Thank you, teacher.
好了。Okay, thank you very much. Who is the next? Jimmy, right? Is it Jimmy? Okay, let's go. Using the 6 picture, back to you. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yes, social media can be referred as mass media. As shown in the picture, mass media incorporates various channels or network used to communicate to people in audio, visual, written, or oral forms. From the picture, examples of mass media includes newspapers, television, social media, and radios. The image shows many different forms of mass media, including traditional platforms, alongside with social media. Social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are in the lower part of the image, which shows that social media is also considered part of mass media, as mass media has a very wide range. As social media fits the definition of mass media due to its ability to reach and influence large groups of people, making it a crucial part of our communication landscape. That's it. Thank you.
Never say thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Actually, I don't like I don't like people to call me teacher, but because I want you to practice this, because in your O-level examination, you must say, that's all, teacher. Thank you very much. You must say, teacher. Don't say, that's all, bro. High five, bro. Wow. Hey, yo, bro. Thanks, bro. Hey, may I wish you, both of you, happy teachers in advance, man, bro. Hey, give me a 5, man. Jaden, the teacher will be like, look at you. Thanks, bro. I don't want high five with you. See you by that 5. Okay, thank you very much. Junie, your turn.
I think social media can be referred as mass media, as like social media is like like a big messenger that shares information with a lot of people, like TV, radio, and newspapers the two. But like what makes social media special is like you can like, share your own thoughts and people will talk back. Like you can talk with them and they will talk back with you. Like you can like share your own thoughts and can see only the things that interest you. This makes like social media like he can send messages to people and they can like return to you like a form of communication. Then mass media is like they'll straight away tell you the resources. Like unlike social media, you unlike social media, they can't like engage.
Karen, if you want something to
Also, like mass media includes the newspaper, television, and social media and radios. So mass media is like a thing that will like give you much information to a large amount of people. However, like social media is have an interactive nature, but social media can be referred as mass media because it's still considered a form of mass media because like like it shares information to a vast audience. That's it.
Then,
Thank you, teacher.
thank you what? I can't hear you. Right? It's just thank you, like that.
Teacher.
Yeah, say teacher ma. Thank you very much. Junior, you don't say talk back, talk here, and talk back. Talk back means argument. Very rude. You must say so that both of them can communicate well with both parties. Don't say talk back to each other. Talk back, if you put it that way, it's like being rude. You don't talk back to me. 不要跟我不要跟我 argue the issue. Jamie, you are the first person to use the picture below, the picture above, the picture next. You're the first one you that. Nothing wrong, nothing wrong. Last but not least, Dr. Jaden.
So I don't think social media can be referred to as mass media because in the first place, if social media can be referred as mass media, why would they have different names?
Whoa. Okay. Damn it, 废话. Okay, but it's true, it's very true. Yeah, laugh. Okay, carry on. That's a good one.
So, firstly, to support my point of view,
Oh, sure.
social media is more interactive than mass media. Usually, mass media is only produced by those people of higher identity and status, while social media can be used by everyone, even the lowly, as long as they have enough money to buy a phone or electronic device. Moreover, social media it's a platform to share your stories, but you might be wondering that you might be thinking that mass media is also a type of media to share your stories, but social media allows your stories to be shared globally or to whoever you want immediately, while mass media it takes a few days to be
Produce.
produced and spread the information spread. Also, you can decide who can see your posts and stories in social media, but in mass media it's just up to the public and you can't really help if those gangsters see your post yeah.
Whoa, gangster. Whoa. 369. Okay. Good. Wow, you bring out a very nice one. Okay. Any more?
That's all. Thank you, Che.
No cheer, huh? You cheer, that's it, huh? I cheer you already. I CHER. Never say thank you, cheer. You can say thank you to thank you, teachers, or thank you very much.
Okay.
All right.
ございます, Che. Teacher.
ありがとうございました。 Okay, 안녕하세요, 감사합니다. Terima kasih, barakam, 谢谢, 多谢. Anyway, thank you very much for sharing this. In fact, we do have one lesson and number for social media and mass media, but because so sorry about the 1 week I miss up the lessons, but nevertheless, the 3 lessons has kind of tell you, I can guarantee you, to all of you, this social media and mass media will definitely come out in one way or another in any part of your exam. May not be this year lah. If this year it come out, wow, I tell you, you could laugh your way through. So whatever it is, you already have a lot of knowledge. You can know how to identify and differentiate between the social media and mass media. As someone say, if social media is part of mass media, then they will not call social media, right? Clown, right? Somebody said that just now, right? Who else? Chill, the one who's going to sneeze out, Jiten. Okay, thank you very much. Next week we'll be talking about East and versus West. That was more interesting. 是东方不败还是西方不败呢？还是谁是东亚病夫还是西亚病夫？还是两个东西都很好？ Okay, we will talk more about that next month, and of course we could have more comprehensions. Which is not next week. In fact, this Saturday. We're going to talk about it very soon. Okay, so we're going to do a comprehension passage. Thank you very much. I don't want to take out too much of time. Okay.